So when it comes to money and finance, there is no such thing as a silly question, thank God. We put that to the test by asking you at home what you thought. Let's just say some of you almost had us beat.
Here to take us through them all is Today Money expert Effie Zahos. Effie, good morning.
Effie.
Good morning.
All right, let's dive straight into it because I know you received a lot of these questions. Rachel said, can we pay our mortgage using a credit card?
Yeah, now, Rachel, I'm assuming you're asking that because you want to get points, not because you're in financial hardship. Because if you're in financial hardship, that's definitely not the way to do it.
Yeah.
Assuming you want points, we actually talked about this a little while ago, but to do with rent. There are options. When it comes to mortgages, though, most banks say, I want you to pay from our bank account, a transaction account. There are third-party places where you could possibly do it, like Easy Bill Pay is one option. They do say you can pay your mortgage with that. But my problem here with this are the fees on this. So let's say you've got a $500,000 mortgage on average rate, your repayments are around $3,200. Every time you make that mortgage payment, you've got the merchant fee and you've got their monthly service fee. That's around $680 just in fees. Then you've got your card fee that you're accumulating points with. Look, I don't like it. Do your sums.
Next up, we have Angela, who says, notice my super balance is falling. Should I be worried as I'm in my 50s and hoping to retire soon?
Yeah, and if you're in your 50s, I know that, your balance is quite good. There's one positive thing, hopefully. And you probably notice it drop quite a bit because the last 2 months, according to Super Ratings, they have been negative returns. In fact, if you're in a balanced fund, the return to date, it's estimated to fall about 1.8%. Look, the share market is going to go through some volatility. We just saw the US inflation number come out today as well, and that's sticky. That's stuck at 3.7. Because these rates are going to stay high, the share market is going to have some volatility, but it's a long-term game here. And even when you're in your 50s, you can only get it out as early as 60, depending on when you were born. So you've got some time on your side.
All right, Marcus says, excuse me, any tips on how to get teenagers to pay rent without making a big deal of it?
Marcus, you said teenagers. Oh, my goodness. I thought I was
That's young, isn't it?
Yeah. What, is he talking 13-year-old, 14? I don't know. But look, it's interesting. CanStar did this pulse report that said, when is it too, when should kids get out of the house? And that number is declining, surprisingly. I think it's sitting right now at around about 26 is probably too old to be still staying at home. Here's my tip, because I have kids that just won't leave home.
Why would you?
I know, why would you leave?
You're a cool mum, Effie.
I'm the best mother ever. Look, I know parents that say pay rent, but what they're doing is just taking some of that rent, forcing them to save and then give it to them as a deposit to get out. So look, each child is different in how you do it. But there's nothing wrong in getting them to contribute around the place, especially if they're earning an income.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Give them $20 to go to the pub on a Friday night. That's about it. Here are today's top stories.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?